Hey, this is Jim Edwards, and I want to thank you for watching the 30-day video challenge. We had a blast, and I sure hope you did too. By the way, just as an aside, if you really want to learn something, if you really want to teach something, take 30 days of non-stop action, and I guarantee it'll change your life. I'm saying this not because I'm trying to pump her up, but because it's true. But my daughter is now one of the best online video editors on the planet, and all within just 30 days of doing it. So let's wrap this up with some pretty important points. Number one, go down here. Well, I guess your calendar is not right down here, but however you hold your calendar, whether it's in paper or use Google Calendar or whatever, I want you to mark your calendar right now. February 25th is a date that's going to change your life, because February 25th, 2010, we're doing a free webinar, and I'm going to teach you what I learned from the 30-day video challenge. And here's basically what we're going to cover. We're going to talk about video tactics. We're going to talk about editing. We're going to talk about formatting. We're going to talk about increasing your views and clicks. We're going to talk about paid traffic as low as 3 cents a view of your video or more. Topics that attract attention, building relationships, and a whole lot more. We're also going to have a very special guest, my great buddy, Mr. Mike Stewart, who, by the way, it's his video player that you've been watching all these videos in. So Mike's great on the technical end. Also, I want to let you know that something's going to have to change a little bit, and that is that from here on out it's going to be a little bit harder for me to respond to every single comment made on the blog, but I'm going to make an attempt to respond to everybody when I have time. It has been very, very educational, very wonderful for me to interact with everybody on the blog, and in case you didn't notice, I pretty much responded to every single post on the blog, and it was great. And I'm going to try and do that in the future, but now that the 30-day video challenge is over, it may not be quite as possible for me because it was taking up a lot of time, but it was sure worth it. Now also, there's no surprise that there were certain videos that were more popular than others, especially the Friday Night SmackDown and the Mr. X videos, mainly because those were controversial, and I got a little wound up in the Friday Night SmackDown video and introduced this high-tech cardboard cut the crap. But we're going to talk about cutting the crap more in just a minute. The Mr. X video was cool too, because I think people got a charge out of the way we did it, but the message really hit home. In fact, I think that video was just a little too hot to handle for some people, because we didn't get quite as many comments on that on the blog, but my email was blowing up, son, with people sending me stuff. They just didn't want to put their names on it. Also had kind of a surprise reaction to the Email Addict video. Oh, and by the way, Lisa, Jason, Jason, Lisa, Lisa, Jason, Jason, we exposed a comments punk, and I know who you are from your IP address, so you just need to stay calm, cut the crap, don't be a hater. We also exposed a problem that I think a lot of us didn't realize we had, or that other people had, and really struck a nerve there, but in a good way. Because people realized they weren't alone. Email addiction and letting email control your life is something you have to be constantly vigilant about. And I think that really helped a lot of people. That made me feel good. And I do have to say that my new system, as far as the creative computer versus the email computer, and then after checking email, going to the gym, getting it all out of my system, is working awesome. Better than I thought. Now, I do have to give a shout out, because few people made a big deal out of this, and I don't want to, you give credit where credit is due. There's a guy on YouTube, his name's Ed Lover. Yeah, Lover as in I love you. Ed Lover, who makes commentary on hip hop stuff and has a mouth that would make a sailor look like a priest. And this guy, he has this shtick called "Come on, son. Come on, son. Get the out of here with that," and it's a little bit too racy. So if you're not offended by really, really foul language, then you should go look up Ed Lover on YouTube. But he's the one that I first one I ever saw use a piece of cardboard, and he was saying, "Come on, son," and I thought that was cool, so I did cut the crap. Okay, well, they both start with C, and it's both on cardboard, but pretty much that's where the similarity ends. So the people who want to get all Haiti on me for using a piece of cardboard, get a life. Because if anybody should be upset, it's the homeless. because homeless people have been using Sharpies and cardboard for a long time. So if anybody should be outraged, it's the guy on the underpass that's asking for your spare change. So just cut the crap. Now, this experience was great, by the way, for establishing contact or reestablishing contact with my list. I have to say that I really feel like you and I have had a great dialogue, both down here in the comments, in my email, in the help desk, and with me talking to you in the video. But here's something really cool I want to do. And this is going to do two great things for you. If you notice, some of the content I was creating in the 30-day video challenge was me answering other people's questions on video. Now, those questions were all from when we went on the Gym Boat 3. By the way, Gym Boat 4 will be coming up soon. Registration to follow. Anyway, we answered people's questions. It's great content, especially if you have that question too. So here's what I want to do. It's going to do two things. I want to, every Wednesday, answer your question via video, but not just you submitting the question via text. The people whose questions I'm going to answer are people who submit their question with a video. And then what we'll do is we'll take that video, we'll pull it into our editing, and then I'll answer it so that we'll see the person ask the question, and then I'll answer the question. It'll be awesome. And it'll also let you see some of the other people in this community, but it's going to do two things. It's going to get your question answered, but number two, it's going to force you to start doing what you've seen me doing here, and that is to make video. So let me know what you think of that idea. Do you think it would be cool to answer a question every single Wednesday where a viewer of I Gotta Tell You submits a question and then I answer that question via video? If you think that's cool, let me know down here. If I'm the only one that thinks it's cool, we'll cut the crap. I just won't do it. So you got to let me know, do you think that's a cool idea? And if you do, then we'll come up with a procedure for it. It'll be super easy. All you have to do is just, if you've got a flip camera or another camera, you can just tape yourself asking the question. We'll show you where to upload it, and then we'll choose the question and answer the question. It'll be real simple, but it'll be so cool. So I think it's cool. So if you think it's cool, let me know. If you don't think it's cool, let me know. But if nobody says anything, I ain't gonna do it. So I'm Jim Edwards. Have a great day. This is not the end. This is just the beginning of our video journey together. Bye-bye.